Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and in today's vid we will be revisiting the PPZ-49, the king of SMGs in FTE, that got a small new attachment in its possibilities of configurations that make it quite a bit better than what it was before. So for the purposes of this build, as with per usual, I will be starting with the gun vanilla without anything on it, and then I will be adding the attachments and explaining why I choose these attachments. Now, the vol has been requested a few times, and to tell you the absolute truth, out of all the SMGs, is the only one that can consistently hang on Extreme Insane because of its damage profile. The vol is like a CQW assault rifle, like a long gun, whilst most SMGs suffer from very restrictive ammo pools and low damage values. So let's see what's what with the beautiful PPZ-49 ball. SMG, automatic fire, accuracy of 70, stability of 67, sorry, damage of 173, very high for an SMG, reload time of 160, max ammo of 384, stumble chance of 10%, fire rate of 13.3, magazine capacity of 64, and a weak point damage multiplier of 200, not too bad. Stars give it stability, accuracy, then more stability, and then 1% accuracy and stumble chance on hit for 5 seconds. Stacking 5 times, that's another 5 and 5 in essence. So, what do we want this thing to do for us? We want it to fire fast and as accurately as possible. That's all there is to it. There is no nitty-gritty about the ball. The ball is very straightforward. It is an effective gun that, if modded correctly, will do close to assault rifle damage and be very, very consistent over a very decent range factor. So, small muzzle. Here I think Sab told me that he likes compact flash hider. Sab, I'm not 100% sure if this was what we were talking about, bro. And compact flash hider is very good on this gun. Gives it fire rate, gives it weak point damage, and gives it stability. Because it's a bullet hose, you get this effect stacking 10 times very, very easily. You have 64 in the magazine after all. But for me, the most straightforward approach is what works best for this baby. Go recoil booster, fire rate and stability, taking your fire rate to 16 and increasing the stability that we, of course, sorely need with this thing because it fires very, very fast. Now, here's where things get interesting for the vol, because in my older vid, I had used tactical mag because it gave you 20% fire rate and max ammo. Of course, SMGs consume a huge amount of ammunition. That's why they're not viable on higher difficulty settings. But now it's such a heavy recon or ammo hoarder meta that no one will go on Extreme Insane without some sorts of ammo, man. Like, there's no way. I go heavy spring loaded mag. It's fire rate and stumble chance. Now, listen to me. Sometimes people don't like stumble. I totally get that. I understand. They slide through the cryos and they're in your face. If you do not want to use this and you do not want to go the traditional route of tactical mag, a very good sedation is stabilizing magazine, reload speed, magazine capacity, and stability. If you put this baby on, you have a fire rate of 16, 76 in the mag, your reload drops to 133, and of course you'll get 24% more stability after you shoot 3 bullets. Okay? For me, this serves my purposes because I do not hate stumble. You just have to have an understanding of what to expect. The difference between using stumble on a gun like the Vol or another SMG with a lower damage profile is that if you're going for the fodder, the Vol will just erase them. There will be nothing coming through your cryos or sliding through your coils. Just my 2 cents on the matter. You can go heavy spring, you can go stabilizing, or if you don't want to go with either, you can always go tac mag and you'll be set. Now here things are very, very simple for me. I would either go micro dot, decrease my fire rate somewhat, but get a very substantial 17.3 damage per bullet when stationary. But for consistency's sake, I will go hybrid. This will make the reticule that much more consistent when it comes to its bloom and, of course, weak point damage because the buggers are coming towards you face first. So this is our configuration. with burst fire, as you can see, the reticule will barely bloom. Very easy to control. If you go full auto with it, you are still getting a pretty consistent cone of fire. Of course, all that dictates you compensate with either your mouse or your aiming stick, so the gun will not fly all over the place, because it's self-explanatory that if you don't, this will happen. What is interesting about the Vol is it climbs very vertically, it doesn't swim left and right, so if you can somewhat help it by aim correction, this gun, as always, will work wonders for you. So guys, here's the Vol. You've been asking for the Vol. The Vol is back. And I think I'll deal with a couple of heavies soon that might warrant a remodding guide. So sub, like, share, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about streams and uploads. And if you really want to help me out, please consider Patreon or get a membership on the channel. It really helps a lot, and streamers have to eat as well. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection, Marines. Cheers.